to my YouTube channel. My name is Rachel Lomboy and I'm your host doing the most, and this is my diary. And for today's segment, it's gonna be a question and answer session. It's like get to know me, but it's not exactly get to know me. Cause get to know me si mshajua majina zangu, mshajua niko na sister, my brother, mshajua shule yenye nilienda. As in, it's not like get to know me, it's like a game. Like today I'm going to play alone. Sadly, I'm going to play alone. So the first question is, what do you want to grow? What do you want to grow? What do you want to be when you grow up? Well, sincerely, like when I was young, I wanted to be very many things. I wanted to be a doctor, I wanted to be a nurse, I wanted to be a teacher, I wanted to be a pilot, a hairdresser. And then I watched a certain movie, and then I wanted to become a neurosurgeon. What? But ikafika point nikaanza kusema I want to be a doctor, then nikafika to be a nurse, and then oops, I wanted to be a patient. So moving on swiftly, what I want to be when I grow up. Man, I'm grown up, so what I want to do when I finish course is actually be an IT consultant. Like the course that I'm doing is near IT, so I want to be an IT consultant. That's what I want to be when I grow up. Period. Hakuna sijui doctor, hakuna nurse, hakuna anything, hakuna be patient. I want to be none of those and to be an IT consultant. Okay. The other question. Ever been a prefect or a captain? Yes, I actually was a captain in our high school. Like I was the environment captain from Form 2 to Form 4. Form 2 nilikuwa assistant, Form 3 nikakuwa assistant. Now when I was heading to go to Form 4, I became the big man. I was the environment captain. I assure you, our school was very clean, very clean. Like sikuwa nataka disappoint watu. And then I was like, I'm the prefect. And then I was like the coolest prefect because sikuwa na issues, nini. As long as you've done your work, peace, we have peace. Mimi sikuwa na issues, punishments, nini. Nikiona ujisikia kufanya kazi, nachana na wewe. I won't force you. I won't do anything to force you. Like I was the coolest captain. And those subscribers that are from my school can tell the truth. Like wanaweza sema ukweli. I was nothing like the other captains. Najua ni vizuri kujijua because if I acted like street tough and all, ningechukiwa kwanza shule yetu. I wanted to be like inside the community, like nilikuwa na mingle na watu, like nilikuwa nasikiza mashida za civilians because sikuwa nataka a point where I become a civilian yet mtu mwenye nilikuwa nakosa kusikiza shida zake akwe captain and then anitreat penye nilikuwa namtreat. Si poa though, si poa. So I was an environment captain. Yes. And then to the next question, the weirdest roommate or house guest story. So this is actually let me take a cup. When I was in high school, I was in a certain dorm. Tuko tunaitaga net. So there was this chick. She used to come to our dorm, especially to our cube. Anatuletea things like CCC specifically. She used to bring for another girl. And then I was warning this girl, usitikiage kila saa vitu dema nakupea, sijui nini. Like she was so weird. Like tabia zake zilikuwa weird. Alikuwa anakuja in the middle of the night kutupea vitu, and I'm like, girl, you don't have work or you don't have sleep, like why the hell are you here? Like alikuwa tu weird. And then gosh, stories zake zilikuwa stories za jaba. Like she told lies, complete lies, and then she would lie with someone I know or someone our whole cubicle knows or anyone that we know. Like hata tungeenda tulizo umse, lakini udema alikuwa anafanya hivi uboy ama udema angeambia no, I don't even know her. Like wacha tupewe udem jina, alikuwa anaitwa Emma, but si jina yake real. I won't reveal her name for purpose. Alikuwa anakuja, kuna squad alikuja akatupea a whole bottle of juice, like a whole bottle of juice. Like it was so weird because hadi shule yetu hatukuwa tunabalisha kubeba juice and all that stuff. Tulikuwa tunabalisha kubeba crepes. At that time, crepes, biscuits, and I think a dozen of milk. And yeah, I think what popcorns, I guess. Yeah. So this chick, because she has issues, she was allowed to be carrying juice, glucose, and everything. But sasa, hey, anakuja anatupea a whole bottle of juice. Like, ukigonjeka uanze kusema ni sisi, tutafanya nini? Like, girl, get a life. Then later onwards, udem akaenda akaambia class teacher wao ati tumembully, cube yetu imembully. Like I was called and then I was asked, you're a prefect and you're bullied. I was like, hold a minute. Sisi tumemfanyia nini? Like let her come and say the whole story in front of me because I have not bullied her. Like my cubicle never even bullied. Like my cubicle was the best. Like we were the cleanest. You know, awesome cube in that dorm. Like ungekuta granite C, cube E, ungekuwa umeshafika. So I was like, girl, why are you lying? Why are you telling lies? Like ulikuwa unataka ni demotive ndio ufurahi ukuwe prefect ama like let us just stop there cause that girl anyway nilimsamehea but she didn't have to do that. She didn't have to go to that extent of lying about bullying her. Like if I wanted to bully her I could have bullied her, like, but I never, actually in my whole life in high school I never bullied anyone, like ever. So I was like, well, it's your life. So on to the next question. What are my weird childhood superstitions? My weird childhood superstitions was ukivaa red na kuna mvua na kuna lightning utachoma ndio, like you will be struck by that lightning. And I was so afraid to wear red kukiwa na nini na lightning. I was like, guy, nitaki kukufa na lightning. Like what? I was even thinking like, sasa wenye kuna gari za red wanaendanga usiku kama ama time wenye kuna lightning. I was, why it was just a weird superstition that why it was so weird. Cause how do you explain that you after, well, it was just weird. She's just weird. I wanted to think about it, but it's just so weird. Red. So if I had red on that time of the day that is raining or the night that is raining, I would have been struck by lightning. Huh? The things we were told when we were growing up. Tough. The next question is my childhood favorite show. It's SpongeBob. Till today, it's still SpongeBob. It's my favorite. Sitaki kujua kama nitaturn miaka 40 ama 50. My favorite show will be forever SpongeBob. Yes. And I'm 19. Me, myself, and I at 19, I still watch SpongeBob. I still binge on SpongeBob and I don't care about what people say, like ever. I don't want to know. My favorite TV show is still and was SpongeBob. Yeah, tough. If you had a time machine, what time would you travel to? Like, I will go to the future, like where I'm rich and everything. Because I know I'll be rich. Yo, I'll be very rich, very. Nitakuwa rich auntie. Yeah. Karibu nisahau niko na popcorn. Lakini zinaisha, imagine. Like if I had to share with all of you popcorn, no, if I lie. What am I going to share? Para siwezi pea mtu. Let's go. Next question. Remember the time I want to go, it's mean the time that I'm rich and famous. Like mnafaa kunifikisha subscribers 1,000 at this time. Like the next time I'm doing a video, like the first video I'll be doing, like kumpa menifikisha 1,000. Please. Kama si 1,000, please nifikisheni 100. Like, it wouldn't hurt. Like, I'm not good in maths, so let me do with a pen. 100 minus 65 will be 35. Just add me more 35 subscribers. Yeah, and I'll think if I'll share this popcorn with you all. But I don't think so. So that is Maisha. Remember cases za huko chini na zinakuanga tu mbegu tu. Like, why is it like that? Like, mbona ukienda kumalizia popcorns inakuanga mbegu pekee? Like, I don't get it. Kapsa, I don't get it. Anyway. Something that you have never been able to do well, dancing. Like, I have 2 left feet. Like, vitu zingine si za watu wengine. Like, don't force me to dance, force me to sing or act, I'll do it. But please, don't force me to dance because I have 2 left feet. 2. But there was a time I was dancing. Then I don't know what happened in the process. I got 2 left feet. Like, I don't get it. Actually, don't get it. So, using maswali ni mingi, I'll go very fast. Favorite thing about myself is I can act. Man, I can act. That is one thing I know I'm proud of. Like, I can even cry on cue. Man, I was trying to cry on cue one time, but haikuwa inakam. But squeezy. Man, if it's on cue, I will cry. I will pour tears. I love acting. I really love acting. I like acting. I like crying on scene, like on cue. It's very interesting because it gets the attention of the audience. Like, oh yeah, analia pe unava. Like, you see when you're watching a movie and then you see someone crying, so unakwanga zile za and even some people cry. Like, my mom can cry. Sorry mom, nakupenda, but she can cry in a movie. Like, I'm like, it's not even real. What if it was real? Like, okay, kuna movies zingine zinaniogopeshanga. Kwanza zikishandi, okay, it's a scary movie, and then it's written it's based on a true story. I'm like, what? Like, what? Like, kuna movies, like horror movies that are based on real stories, they give me chills though. But kulia utalia, utanyamaza. It's on cue, guys. Like, why do you cry when watching movies? Those guys are crying on cue. It's not even real. Like, how many times do you think that person has cried on cue when they're doing rehearsals or when they're shooting that scene? Like, umtu amelia like 1,000,001 times. Anyway, let's go to the next question. Moving on swiftly. I think actually, if I could live anywhere, where could it be? Man, I want to live in Mars. Like, I want Mars to myself. Like, nijenge tu nyumba kubwa Mars. Like, what's the things I think of though? I just want to live at Mars. Like, have you ever wondered how Pluto inakaa kadogo hivi? Like, it can only fit 1 person. Like, I want to live in Pluto. If it could just accommodate human beings like us who can breathe oxygen, I swear I will live in Pluto, like, alone. Look, alone. I don't want friends though. I love you all of you are my friends. Like, I know 100% of you who are my subscribers are my friends. But y'all, I want to live alone in Pluto. Mars tunaweza ishi wengi, but Pluto is tiny like this. Like, this tiny. Like, it's next to nothing. Pluto is next to nothing. Hey. Guys, I think questions are done for this. Oh, the worst food I've ever tried. Guys, have you ever eaten gizzards? Like, iyo kitu ilinibo. Like, what? Why do you even taste like that? Like, it's the worst thing I ever tasted. Like, Yuck, I hate gizzards. Like nachukia gizzards. Mimi sijui nakikiwa inaitangwa kigagio ama sijui ndio nini. I just hate it. That's why it's given to men. Like in our tribe, kigagio is given to the elder, like the head of the house is given the kigagio. Like my grandma's home, she's the one who's given the kigagio. That gizzard thing, but it's just disgusting. Cause ikiwa fried, yuck. It's disgusting. Men just marinate it. Marinate that thing, cause it's just disgusting. I hate it. Yuck. I hate gizzards. Yuck. Gizzards hata ili nikule nyoka basi. Okay, scratch that. Hata ili nikule kuku mzima, lakini nisikule gizzards. I don't get it. I just don't get it. So I'm done with all the questions. See you on the next episode. I know this episode was kind of short for the questions. I'll come back next Saturday, hopefully with a guest. And yeah, it's gonna be game time. Next week is gonna be game time. Tell a friend, and don't forget about Kanashika. I love you all. Bye bye.
Kameshika kangoma kameshika, kameshika kangoma kameshika, kameshika kangoma kameshika. Tukubaliane tunapenda kudance, ndo nimetoa ngoma waseto wa dance. Si hata
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong.